What's going on, ballers? Thanks so much for tuning in again, and welcome back to another Big J Basketball box break video. So you can see there's no box we're breaking today. It's going to be a Monday mail day because we have a big stack of mail to go through. Lots of really cool stuff came in the last week and a half to 2 weeks or so. So super excited to get through all this mail and show off a bunch of the cards that came in over that time period. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications so you get notified whenever we post new stuff. It's pretty much all the time. Got some cool stuff in the background, got some PMGs. That's a championship number to 50 and the PMG red number to 100, both of John Wallace. Really the only player I can afford in those PMGs. It's nice having a cheap PC player sometimes to be able to get cool stuff like that without breaking the bank too much. So we got our Monday mail day video today. Definitely stay tuned for tomorrow. You don't want to miss the battle we're going up against the Lootbox YouTube channel. So that is the continuation of 502 Frank's March Madness tournament that he put together. We lost in round one, didn't do too well with the Mosaic Mega Box we opened up and got moved to the consolation bracket, and we had a bye last week. So it's been a while since we've done one of those battles for that tournament, but stay tuned for that battle against Lootbox tomorrow. They're a really big channel with like 70,000 plus subscribers, and if you've checked them out before, you know they always open up some really nice high-end stuff. So not sure what kind of chance we'll have against them, but you never know. We can always pull it out. So let's get to the mail then for today. So first one is going to be LeBron Slam Hollow. So I worked on putting this set together again this year, put together the full Slam Hollow set last year. I thought I might try and I didn't want to buy all the singles right away. I was like, well, let's open up some Hoops Retail, see if we can pull any of the stuff out. And these Slam Hollows are pretty tough to pull out of Hoops Retail. All the hollow inserts, they're not super common, but they're still pretty cheap on eBay. So it was easier just to buy all the singles than to try and rip more Hoops Retail to see what we can pull. But this was actually the last one I needed. So this set is complete now. So stay tuned to that BigJBasketball Instagram at some point. I'll get up a photo of that full set together. Another set that you probably know I've been working on if you follow the channel at all is the Spellbound set. So this interesting piece of mail came in. So if anybody wants to read that, you can see I got this package in the mail with this wrapper over it from USPS, basically saying, hey, your mail was not in great condition. So I was a little worried when I saw this bag, and I was like, oh no, someone ripped this open, stole the cards out. I'm gonna have to file a claim or get refunded or buy the cards again or something. So there was also this sticker on front that said, item received unsealed. So this whole piece, this is how I got it. I didn't open this. This is how it came completely ripped open like that. In damaged condition, however, without contents was not checked. So I was like, ooh, maybe the cards are actually still in here. So 3 LeBron Spellbound cards. I don't know what happened. If someone really wanted to rip that open and steal the cards, anyone who knows anything about cards should know LeBron cards typically are worth a lot of money, even though these specifically are not worth a ton. Maybe they thought they'd find more expensive LeBron cards and not some cheaper LeBron cards, but I can't believe that package got completely ripped, was wrapped in that seal from USPS, and these 3 cards that I got all from the same seller were completely mint condition, completely intact. I was, really worried I'd have to buy these over again. These are the last cards I needed to complete the Spellbound set too now. So now that we got that LeBron Slam Hollow and then these 3, the Spellbound and the Hoops Slam Hollow sets are 100% complete. So again, I'll definitely be posting photos of a lot of that stuff coming up pretty soon on Instagram. So always cool to complete those sets. What do we got next? We got cheap card. I think I paid $2.50 for this with free shipping. So this cost almost nothing. Number to 279 from Totally Certified. I've been seeing a lot of talk on Instagram where some people are saying, oh, these are kind of the next PMGs because they have that sort of red, cool surface. I don't believe that at all. There's not another PMG, especially not something like this. I mean, it's hard to tell on video, but the shine on this card, this one doesn't compare whatsoever to an actual PMG. I just thought it was kind of funny, and this was really cheap, and I was like, you know what, let's see what all the fuss is about. Let me pick one of these up and see what they look like. So not the next PMG, but still a cool looking cheap card, number to 279. So wanted to pick up that menu. I think I got another Ginobili in here maybe. Look at that. 1990 Major League Baseball score. That's not what I bought, but the seller threw it in. This is what I bought. Oh, and it's actually ripped open already. Hey, they were doing lenticular cards way back when too. Let's look at this. Hey, look at that. Sammy Sosa. Is that a Sammy Sosa rookie card? I think it actually might be. Hey, we got a Sammy Sosa rookie. Very cool. Okay. Get that out of the way. This was the card I actually bought. Another Ginobili. This is trophy case. Really cool 2-color patch. I'm willing to bet that's probably part of like maybe the N or the I in his name. It's always kind of cool when you can get a piece of a nameplate patch. It doesn't say nameplate patch, but based on what the Spurs jerseys look like with the white and just that black piece there, I'm willing to bet it's part of his name probably on the back of the card. So really cool patch there. This one is numbered to 1 out of 25. I like the look too. Kind of the black and white has sort of a noir look to it, but with a laser pattern on the front. So a really cool card. And again, wasn't super expensive, so that was really cool to add. Let's see what we got next. Here we got another Ginobili. I think this might be the only other Ginobili I got. Yeah, really cool 3-color patch on this one. This is also from, or not also, but this is from Certified. Last one's from Limited. Really cool chunky 3-color patch, numbered to 49. I actually have of Alonzo Mourning. I have the 3-color patch of him in the same set. They did really well with the patches in this set. It's a really underrated set, numbered to 49, but almost all the cards have really nice chunky patches. And like, you know, a lot of patch cards with Spurs are just 2-color, but I like how this one's 3-color with the white jersey and the black trim and the gray as well. So a couple cool patches to add there. Let's see what we got next. Got just a plain jersey card, Mourning. And I know typically when I go for patch cards, I like the 2- and 3-color ones that look a little chunkier. This is just a plain white napkin, which ordinarily I wouldn't buy. The reason I got this one is because I like how it's a game-worn Team USA basketball jersey. And there probably are patch versions of this. I just haven't dug around enough to really find those. But I kind of like interesting stuff like this. It's not just some whatever jersey he wore. He actually wore it with Team USA basketball. So I thought that one was pretty cool. Start a Mourning stack over here since we got a couple more Zoe stuff. We got Topps Finest. So there weren't a lot of parallels of the refractors from this year, 98 Finest. It's really just the regular refractors, and then they were called non-protective refractor, and that just doesn't mean that someone took that do not peel coating off the front. It's actually an embossed card. You can kind of see it. You can see the embossing outline around him. And it's got a really nice shine on the back too. So pretty rare card. These don't really pop up that often. And I got a pretty good deal on this one. So super happy to add a card like that you don't see very often. It's always kind of cool to add cards that aren't necessarily super valuable, but pretty rare. Don't quite get a ton of notoriety, but made sure to grab that as soon as I saw it pop up. Ooh, and right here we got 2 cards. And this is kind of why I threw these PMGs up in the back. We got some Mourning Fleer Retro PMGs. So these were the retro designs that Upper Deck, they bought Fleer. They put out some stuff in later years when they lost their NBA license with some college uniform stuff. And these aren't really as nice as the original PMGs, but they're kind of as close as you can get with some college stuff. And I'll kind of show you really quickly. So here, this is the true, original PMG. I just love that scope design in the background. This one isn't quite as nice. It's a little busier, not quite as clean as these. So again, still a really cool card. Definitely happy I picked it up. But I don't think anyone's going to mistake it for the actual PMG. And even same thing here. We kind of already looked at this one, but a nice shine on this one, but still not quite the same kind of, colorful finish that you see on the original, but still really cool cards. I don't have a ton of Mourning college stuff, but I'm clearly priced out of what these would cost if they ever came up for auction with his NBA stuff. So I figured, at least get the next best thing if I can. Now we got a lot of Kobe stuff. Picked up tons of Kobe things over the past few weeks. This is his Youthquake rookie, which is a really cool card. It's actually printed on wood, and it's kind of laminated on the front, so it's got a little bit of a lacquer kind of finish, but it is a tiny bit of a thicker card. Not really, maybe, you know, 35 point instead of 20 point or something like that. But I always like the look of this card. They were a little too expensive for a long time, but pricing has come down pretty much on these. Not a super rare card, but still really cool. This is one I actually might grade at some point. The centering is a tiny bit off. It's a little skinny on the right and a little fat on the left, but really not, you know, obscenely off center. And I actually took this out when this first came out. I took a quick look at the card. The surface was immaculate. When the surface, you know, has a lot of times these cards have really bad surface issues, but this one looked great. So definitely a potential grading candidate on that Kobe for sure. And we got some more Kobe stuff coming. We got Upper Deck Ultimate Collection. So again, if you guys follow the channel, you know I've been trying to work on putting together a full complete run of all Kobe's Ultimate Collection base cards. This is from 2000, numbered to 750. This is the very first year of Upper Deck Ultimate Collection. Had been waiting a while for one of these to come up for auction. There was a couple on eBay with a really high buy it now, and the auction ended up getting pretty high. It was a little more than I wanted to spend, but still cheaper than the buy it nows that were out there. And you know, these don't always come up for auction, so had to make sure I snagged that one in the auction. We got another Kobe Ultimate Collection. So it's interesting, in 2003, Kobe had two cards in this set. There was his regular base card numbered to 750, and then there was this one numbered to 500. This was kind of a Ultimate Stars subset, but still, you know, numbered 172, part of the base set, but a little more rare than the normal base card from 2003. Again, this one came up for auction with a relatively, you know, reasonable starting bid. I bid on it, and really no one else bid on it, so I ended up getting it at the starting bid. So getting closer and closer to completing that full run of all his Immaculate Collection cards. And we got one more big one right here. This is the 2007 Ultimate Collection, which is by far the rarest Ultimate Collection base card. The base cards in this set were numbered to only 199. And this is a beautiful looking card. I just love the design. I love this big foil piece right here on the left. Awesome shot of Kobe. Again, these do not come up for auction very often. I waited a long time to see an auction of these, one of these pop up. So finally snagged it for a pretty good price. Again, this ended a lot lower than I thought it was going to. So I was really happy about getting it for the price that I did. So now that we have these three, I already had almost all the other ones except 2008. So the final year of Immaculate, 2008, those are numbered, I think, to 499. That's the only one left that I need. So I'm still on the lookout for that. If anybody knows where to find a 2008 Kobe Immaculate Collection, let me know and I will be all over that. And last card right here is one I'm excited to show off. It's definitely of a player. What is this? Go Sixers. I'm not a Sixers fan, but let's open it up and find out what is in here. You can see the Panini seal on the front. That's not the card. It must be behind that. Oh, this guy write Go Sixers as a joke because this KD is on the Nets here. But that's a kind of a nice throw-in. This was just an extra card, KD hollow, but boom, that is the card that I was pumped to show off. KD Revolution on card auto. This was a redemption, I'm assuming, because it's got the Panini seal on it. This is from 2019-20. It's been a long time since I've added a new KD auto. It was hard to buy these because I had been so used to buying his autos super cheap. Most of the ones I got, I paid like less than $100 for, and a lot of these prices have skyrocketed, but this came up for auction. Got it for a little bit less than I thought it was going to end at, but still was not a cheap card by any means. I've actually kind of sold and traded a few KD autos. I had 20 at one point. I think I was down to like 14 or 15 because I sold some and made some trades to get some other cards I wanted. But some of my favorite autographs are the Revolution on-card autos. So I still have the two. I never traded or sold any of the Revolution autos that I had of KD, and then this one I did not have yet. This is actually my third Revolution KD auto. I have 2015, 2018, and now 2019. So, but that's the 2017 I'm still looking at as well. So maybe one day I'll pick that one up. But that's going to do it for the mail day. So just quick recap. We completed some more insert sets. The Slam Hollow Spellbound is now complete. Never going to be a mail day without some Ginobili and Mourning stuff. Got our fake PMG here and a couple nice patches. And then with Mourning, we got our retro stuff. Team USA jersey, non-protected, dual-sided refractor. So super pumped to add that one to the PC. And then, of course, a lot of Kobe stuff. The Youthquake, one of my favorite rookie year inserts of his. And then 3 more Ultimate Collection cards. Just need 2008 to complete that set. And then finally, this KD Revolution on-card auto. Just an awesome looking card. Super pumped to add this one to the PC. So that's going to do it for today's mail day video. So stay tuned for tomorrow. Again, big battle going up against Lootbox. Really huge channel. So I'm excited to see what can happen with that one. Again, like I said, they always rip some high-end stuff, but you never know. Maybe sometimes David does beat Goliath. So hopefully we can do that on Tuesday. So stay tuned for that for sure. And thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you all on the next one.